Your Honor, canvas report number 7 is already available, Your Honor, requesting authority to allow councils and watchers to view the report number 7, Your Honor.
Authority granted.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Just a manifestation.
Yes, please.
Your Honor, from representative from SIBAC Party List, we would like just to manifest that SIBAC intends to file a petition for recomputation of the allocation of additional seats for the winning party list. That's all, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Number 7.
Your Honors, again, Manika Asisto Sarza for ACT Teachers Party List. May we request that the party who earlier spoke be ordered to provide all parties or all party list candidates to be given copies of the motion that they will be filing.
Can you please remove your face mask so that we can understand your manifestation? Marinig eh.
May we request, Your Honors, that all party list candidates under the party list contest be provided copies with the motion that was earlier mentioned under the
Yes.
rules, Your Honor. Thank you.
Yes. That motion is granted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, Your Honors. Attorney John Lumanta, Your Honor, from Peace Party List, Your Honor. Just a manifestation, Your Honor. A Peace Party List believes that the ideal situation, Your Honor, would be for all the COCs to be canvassed before any proclamation, to give our people the true, complete, and correct figures that reflect the will of the electorate. But we, however, Your Honor, submit to the sound discretion of the National Board of Canvassers regarding the matter and the comments also of our fellow candidates. It's just a manifestation, Your Honor. Thank you.
Your manifestation is well noted.
Your Honor, parties and councils have already viewed report number 7.
Mr. Chair, may we inquire from the supervisory group if a recommendation is already made as regards the supposed proclamation of the winning candidates for senators and or party list?
Your Honor, the National Board of Canvassers is in receipt of a memorandum coming from the Supervisory Committee through the Secretariat of the NBOC, Your Honor.
Mr. Chair, may I move that the same be read for the record?
Read the recommendation of the Supervisory Committee of NBOC.
The National Board of Canvassers, through the Secretary of the Commission, date May 17, 2022, in compliance with the directive of the National Board of Canvassers on the matter of the proclamation of winning senatorial candidates and party list groups, the Supervisory Group respectfully submits the following report. Based on report number 7, it was determined that the untransmitted results from Lanao del Sur and Shanghai, China will no longer affect the 12 winning candidates for senator. Even if we add the 685,643 registered voters of Lanao del Sur and the 1,991 registered Filipino overseas voters from Shanghai to the votes of the 13th ranked candidate, 13,263,970 votes. The votes for the 12th ranked candidate, 15,108,625 votes, will no longer be overcome considering the margin of 844,655 votes. Further, on the issue as to whether the untransmitted results as presented above will affect the ranking of the 12 winning senatorial candidates, the Supervisory Committee examined the canvass report submitted by the Provincial Board of Canvassers of Lanao del Sur, which was earlier presented to the parties by the NBOC. Based on their examination, it was determined that the ranking of the 12 winning candidates for senators will no longer be affected. However, the aforesaid untransmitted results will greatly affect the determination of the winning party list groups and the number of seats to which each is entitled. Accordingly, the Supervisory Group respectfully recommends that the National Board of Canvassers can already proceed to proclaim the 12 winning candidates for senator ranked from 1 to the 12th based on the results from the 172 certificate of canvass out of the 173 COCs, whereas the proclamation for the winning party list groups be done only after receipt of the results from the province of Lanao del Sur. Respectfully submitted for your Honor's consideration, Supervisory Committee, signed Chairperson Allen Francis Biabaya, signed Director Esther L. Villaflor-Rojas, member, signed Director Julio Tadeo P. Hernan, member, signed Attorney Consuelo Bidiola, member.
Mr. Chair, I would like to officially and formally move for the exclusion of the COC of the province of Lanao del Sur for purposes of proclaiming the 12 winning senatorial candidates only. So instead of 173, we proclaim the winning senatorial candidates based on 172. The votes in the province of Lanao will no longer materially affect the result of the election for senator and will no longer affect the ranking for the position of senator. I so move, Mr. Chair.
I second, Mr. Chair.
Any objection? The motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, I move likewise to adopt the recommendation of the Supervisory Group as regards the proclamation of the 12 winning senatorial candidates, as well as the no proclamation in the meantime of the winning party list groups, which can only happen after the receipt of the results of the province of Lanao del Sur.
Mr. Chair.
The motion is approved.
Mr. Chair, may we know from the Secretariat who are the 12 winning senatorial candidates based on report number 7 for record purposes?
Your Honor, Robin Padilla, PDP Laban. Lauren Ligarda, Your Honor.
Will you please read the votes obtained by these candidates?
Padilla Robin, PDP Laban, 26,612,434. Lauren Ligarda, NPC, 24,264,969. Tolfu Idol Rafi, Independent, 23,396 votes, 954. Gatchaluyan Win, National NPC, 20,602,655. Escudero Cheese, 20,271,458. Villar Mark, NP, 19,475,592. Cayetano Alan Peter, Independent, 19,295,314. Zubiri Migs, Independent, 18,734,336. Villanueva Joel Testdaman, Independent, 18,486,034. Ejercito JV Estrada, NPC, 15,841,858. Ontiveros Riza Akbayan, 15,420,807. Estrada Jinggoy, PMP, 15,108,625.
Are there any objection to the recommendation of the supervisory group headed by Attorney Alin Abaya for the proclamation of the 12 winning senatorial candidates? Hearing none, the recommendation for the proclamation of the 12 winning senatorial candidates by the supervisory group is hereby approved.
Mr. Chair, I move that we do the proclamation of the 12 winning senatorial candidates by tomorrow, May 18, 2022 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah. Second.
I second, Mr. Chair.
The motion is approved. And considering that there are no more agenda for today, we adjourn until 4 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow for the proclamation of the 12 winning senatorial candidates. Notice is given in open session. So ordered.
Your Honor, Attorney Enrico Agcawili, Your Honor, for DIWA Party List. May we just inquire,
Please remove your.
Your Honor, when would be the date for the conduct of special elections in Lanao, Your Honor?
The special election in Lanao del Sur has been scheduled to May 24,
Thank you.
2022.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honors, again, may we inquire about the resumption of the canvass for the remaining uncanvassed results for the party list contest?
25 na.
Will that be also on May 24? And if so, what time?
We shall resume the canvass specifically for the party list candidates on the 25th of May 2022 after the special elections in Lanao del Sur on May 24, 2022.
May we know, Your Honors, what time, if there has been, the time for the resumption, Your Honor, if there's been
Mr.
specific hour?
Mr. Chair, simply because the Municipal Board of Canvasser of Tubaran will be definitely transmitting the result after the election, which will happen sometime 7 o'clock in the evening of May 24. And then upon transmission, the MBOC of Tubaran will likewise transmit the same to the PBOC of Lanao del Sur, which will consolidate it from the canvass report as earlier seen by the parties. So more or less, the PBOC will be able to transmit the result before midnight of May 24. Then perhaps we can convene at 10 o'clock in the morning of May 25, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Your Honor.
10 o'clock, Mr. Chair, of May 25.
We will inform the parties on our next session, including the venue of the resumption of the canvass. By the time. Wala na tayo dito.
All rise.
Ay, may,
Sorry, Attorney Karen Elnas.